October 2025 is stacked. From long-awaited sequels to bold new experiments, this month is shaping up to be one of the biggest gaming drops of the year. We've got dinosaurs, pixel-perfect indies, a brand new Pokémon adventure, and even a legendary RPG remake that could redefine nostalgia. In this countdown, we're ranking the top 10 new games of October 2025, breaking down what makes each release special, what fans are debating, and why you might not want to miss a single one. Stick around till number 1, because the finale is a massive throwback that could set the tone for the next generation of remakes. Number 10. Duet Night Abyss. We're starting with a bold experiment. Duet Night Abyss hits PC and mobile on October 28th, and it's already breaking rules. Unlike most ARPGs in 2025, this one is skipping gacha and stamina systems entirely. Instead, it runs on a cosmetic-only model, letting players actually play the game without waiting for timers or pulling random loot boxes. You'll switch between two protagonists with very different fighting styles, diving into a story full of dark fantasy and high-speed action. Some fans think removing gacha could backfire financially, while others believe it might earn the studio serious respect. Could this be the model other developers start copying next year? Stick around, because at number 9, we've got a retro-inspired adventure from a legendary indie team. Number 9. Mina the Hollower. If you loved Shovel Knight, this next one should already be on your radar. Mina the Hollower, launching October 31st, is Yacht Club Games' first brand new IP in years. You play as Mina, an inventor mouse armed with gadgets, a whip, and some clever tricks to explore a cursed island crawling with dangers. The pixel art visuals scream retro, but the gameplay mixes fast-paced combat with underground tunneling mechanics that keep every encounter fresh. Add in a hauntingly catchy soundtrack, and you've got indie fans calling this the next cult classic before it's even out. The only question is, can it live up to the insane hype Shovel Knight set years ago? If you thought this was ambitious, wait until you see number 8, because that one takes tactical scale to prehistoric levels. Number 8. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Dinosaurs, disasters, and your dream park. What could go wrong? Jurassic World Evolution 3 drops October 21st for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S consoles, and it's looking like the biggest entry in the series yet. With more than 80 prehistoric species, expanded terrain tools, and deeper management systems, you'll have more freedom than ever to design the ultimate park. But here's the debate. Is too much freedom going to make it a casual sandbox, or will the systems become punishing for anyone who isn't a hardcore sim fan? Fans are split, but one thing's for sure. Watching a T-Rex break out mid-tour never gets old. Speaking of ambitious scale, our number 7 pick takes you from managing dinosaurs to navigating entire star systems. Number 7. The Outer Worlds 2. Obsidian is back with more sci-fi satire. The Outer Worlds 2, landing October 29th, takes players to the Arcadia star system for another round of branching dialogue, moral ambiguity, and ruthless corporate control. Just like the first game, your choices shape everything: alliances, betrayals, and even the fate of entire colonies. Fans are already buzzing about rumors of a major Act 2 twist, the kind you'll regret skipping if you mash that skip cutscene button. With Obsidian's sharp writing and trademark dark humor, this could easily outshine its predecessor. From cosmic satire and corporate greed, we're dropping straight into feudal fantasy at number 6. Number 6. Once Upon a Katamari. After 14 long years, the king of all cosmos is back. Once Upon a Katamari, launching October 24th across all major platforms, revives the legendary rolling chaos that defined the series. This time, you're rolling through history itself, collecting objects, landmarks, and even entire eras to rebuild the stars in the sky. Fans of the cult classic are ecstatic, but the pressure is real. Does the game lean on nostalgia and familiar mechanics, or will it surprise us with something fresh? Either way, there's nothing quite like the weird joy of rolling up cows, cars, and castles into one absurd ball. Next up, we trade whimsy for stealth and mythology with number 5. Number 5. Ghost of Yotei. the spirit of the samurai returns. Ghost of Yotei, dropping October 2nd exclusively on PS5, is the long-awaited follow-up to Ghost of Tsushima. This time we step into the shoes of a new protagonist, facing fresh enemies across the snowy landscapes of Mount Yotei. Sucker Punch has expanded the combat with dual wielding, a grappling hook for vertical traversal, and even dynamic weather that changes stealth opportunities mid-fight. But the launch hasn't been without controversy. Recent social media scandals surrounding the studio have sparked calls for a boycott, leaving the community divided. Still, the blend of cinematic combat and stealth mastery makes this one of the most talked about releases of the month. At number 4, things get smaller, darker, and a whole lot more terrifying. Number 4, Little Nightmares 3. The series that redefined creepy platformers is back, but this time you don't have to wander the darkness alone. Little Nightmares 3 launches October 10th on all major platforms and introduces full cooperative play for the first time. 2 players can now work together to solve puzzles, sneak past twisted monsters, and survive the game's nightmarish world. But that raises the big question. Does co-op amplify the tension, or does having a partner break the sense of isolation that made the first 2 games so haunting? Some fans worry it could dilute the atmosphere, while others can't wait to share the terror. Either way, this sequel pushes the franchise into new territory. At number 3, we leave the shadows behind and march straight onto the battlefield. Number 3, Battlefield 6. Get ready to drop back into the chaos of war, but this time it's a whole new battlefield. Battlefield 6, releasing October 10th on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S consoles, is swapping over-the-top spectacle for a more realistic, tactical approach. Powered by a brand new engine, it emphasizes squad-based play, destructible environments, and strategy over sheer firepower. Fans are buzzing and divided over whether this shift will thrill longtime veterans or leave them missing the epic cinematic battles of previous entries. Either way, it's shaping up to be one of the most talked about shooters of the year. From massive war zones, we now shrink down to pocket-sized thrills, because at number 2, the surprise is anything but ordinary. Number 2, Pokémon Legends ZA. Pokémon is stepping into uncharted territory. Pokémon Legends ZA, releasing October 16th on Switch and Switch 2, flips the formula with real-time exploration, dynamic encounters, and a fresh roster of monsters that fans are already obsessing over. The game blends the classic creature-collecting charm with new mechanics, letting you roam the world more freely than ever before. Rumors are swirling about ultra-rare Pokémon hiding in secret areas, and players are already speculating about which surprises could change the meta entirely. All that excitement leads to one final crown jewel in this month's lineup, our number 1 pick. Number 1, Dragon Quest I and II HD 2D Remake. Topping our October 2025 list is a true legend reborn. Dragon Quest I and II HD 2D Remake, arriving October 30th across all major platforms, brings 2 of the most iconic JRPGs into stunning HD 2D graphics. Fans of the series will be examining every pixel, every sprite, and every note of the soundtrack, because these games shaped the genre. The question on everyone's mind is, can a remake this ambitious honor its legacy, or will it fall short of the towering expectations? Either way, it's a must-play for anyone curious about where JRPGs came from and where they might go next. And there you have it, the top 10 new games of October 2025. From experimental ARPGs to pixel-perfect indie adventures, massive war zones, pocket-sized thrills, and legendary JRPG remakes, this month has something for every type of gamer. Which release are you most excited for? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and keep your eyes peeled, because if October is this stacked, 2026 might just redefine gaming all over again.